for scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They send him straight up the middle. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Broncos nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Broncos first down.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So it's 2nd down coming up. Nix from the gun. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Going for it on 4th. Nix. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Offense in a hurry up here.
The tackle by Jordan Davis.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. J.K. Dobbins, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
An 8-yard pickup brings up 4th down.
Going for it with Harvey. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Dobbins can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now Nix. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Broncos tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. And they could have taken the lead, but he misses the point after. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Yeah, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Into traffic, complete! And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Gain of 10 yards.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the Broncos' 39-yard line.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They go to Barkley again. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off, Brandon Jones.
Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
On first down, it's Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Captain.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go on 4th, Nix. They connect for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They'll throw again. Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. He's back to throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Left side now caught by Sutton. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. They kick the running back in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, so 2nd down coming up. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. And dose of the hurry up here.
And the Broncos
throwing on 1st down, Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Dobbins is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Nick's going to try and throw for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Eagles 6. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up second down.
On second down, here's Barkley. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? Here's another carry for Barkley. Up to the races, middle of the field. The 40. Hits the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles tie it up at the end of the third. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. He's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take the lead on that successful kick. 3 quarters in the books from this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick
Elliott's
off
all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds the in route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 36-yard line.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Running back sent in motion. Nix with it on first. Finds him over the middle. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Nix from the gun. Sutton. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
And the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Broncos...
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Broncos down by only one. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Nix finds him on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Bombers.
Here he is to throw. That's complete to Dobbins. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Complete out to the right. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs. They'll start this one out with Barkley. The 30. He's at the 10. Just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Bombers. Captain.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 38-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Has it at the 7. And it's not over yet, football fans. He scores, and now a 2-point conversion will force overtime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
Keeps the score Eagles 20. Broncos 18.
So the newly found lead stays where it is, and now I'd expect to see them just boot this away and prevent any type of return.
Yeah, this is where you love a kicker with a big old leg. Don't even let them return it. The squib kick can be dangerous. I think that was the play, Kate, like 20 years ago. But the QBs today and how quickly they move the ball, just send this one through the end zone.
And the Eagles are able to recover, and that should just about do it for us here.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they actually expected it, like they certainly were right there.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
And 9.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
38-yard line.
Design keeper here for Hurts. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
All of us. D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate.